What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Under the Weather Cactus, and today we've got some brand spanking new Destiny 2 news, courtesy of the Bungie weekly update that has just gone live, unveiling official information. And so, let's get started. But just before we get to that, gamers, I need your help. Remember MTash, the guy who quit Destiny 2 to go play Genshin Impact? Now listen, we're both sponsored by the best darn energy drink company out there, Advanced GG, and he recently sold out of his flavor, and he's been roasting me about it non-stop. Guys, it's time to fight back with my own flavor, Cactus Kiwi Lime. It's a tropical vacation in your mouth. And guys, for the next 72 hours, code KHD40 will give you 40% off on Cactus Kiwi Lime only. It's time to take it to that Genshin Impact YouTuber and show him that Destiny 2 is anything but dead. Cactus Kiwi Lime, 40% off, next 72 hours, code KHD40. Get on it, gamers, link in description. Alright, now as for what's going on this week in Destiny 2, firstly, Iron Banner is currently ongoing. And this is important because we're at the time period now where you want to be playing Iron Banner, completing the Iron Banner bounties, and then just holding on to them. Don't actually go in and turn them in until the Witch Queen. And that's because if the Witch Queen is like many other seasons in the past, not only will you get a huge amount of experience to gain an advantage leveling up in the Witch Queen, but often if they've introduced new Iron Banner weapons, you can get them from turning in the bounties. And that's happened to me several times before, so definitely do those bounties, hang on to them. Now, something else huge that happened this week is that we got a brand new Witch Queen trailer showcasing Savathun's Throne World, the new location coming with this expansion. So I've done a complete breakdown of that trailer, guys. Check it out. It's linked up above. Now, moving on from there, let's get into what's in the TWAB, and this is the first TWAB of the new year. So firstly, there's actually an update to artifact mods. And right off the bat, one of the biggest changes is that you're no longer going to be limited in how many artifact mods you can unlock. So, starting in Season 16 with the Witch Queen, you could potentially unlock all 25 artifact mods on your artifact. No longer are you going to have to reset every time you want to switch out those N-tier mods. You can just unlock all of them if you play the game enough. And that is just a fantastic change because resetting your artifact and the fact that it would increase in cost every single time was such an annoying deterrence in switching things up and trying out new builds. So I think that's fantastic, but you are still going to be able to reset your artifacts. So if you unlock kind of the wrong ones first, you can still re-unlock them. But yeah, huge change there. Not only that, guys, Bungie actually revealed a bunch of the new artifact mods coming with the Witch Queen. So firstly, they say they're bringing back anti-barrier scout rifles and anti-barrier bows, and then they also say that for overload champions, there's going to be auto rifle overload and SMG overload, but they actually do say they've done some work to make those mods more consistent because in the past, you know, SMG overloads, you'd often have the overload champion just say, I'm not getting stunned, like, what are you talking about? And then they also say they're highlighting the new Glaive Weapons, which are going to be those special melee weapons that can shoot out those energy balls, and they say that those are going to be able to deal with unstoppable champions. And not only that, guys, they also say they're going to have a few new artifact mods that will enhance some of the new weapon perks. So potentially they're going to have like Rampage Spec as a seasonal mod, but obviously it won't be for Rampage, it'll be for some of the brand new perks that are coming with the Witch Queen. Moving on from there, Bungie says to take a little bit of pressure off your vault space, finally, they're making it so that you can switch the element of fully masterworked armor with a much reduced cost. So you can have one really good piece of armor and then just swap it between elements a lot more often rather than having to fill your vault with multiple different armor pieces. Well, the same armor piece, but the different elements. But moving on, another big change has to do with weapons generating orbs of power. So right now, only masterworked weapons generate orbs, and that's always been a problem for exotic weapons that don't have catalysts. You literally can't produce orbs no matter what you do. So starting with the Witch Queen, that is not going to be a base effect. So a Masterworked weapon is no longer going to automatically produce orbs. Instead, there's going to be a new mod that's automatically unlocked for everyone that goes into your helmet socket, and if you put that on, then all of your weapons equipped will generate orbs with multi-kills. However, actually, the one downside is that Bungie says each such mod will apply the orb generation effect to all weapons you have equipped of a particular damage type. So you have to have like all solar weapons, and then all of those will produce orbs with that mod. Honestly, guys, I am not a big fan of this change. So now if I want to make orbs with my weapons for multi-kills, I have to put an extra mod in my helmet. There's already a lot of competition for mods, even helmet mods. Like if I'm playing PvP, am I really going to not put on a targeting mod or whatever to put on orb regeneration? In PvE, it competes with finder mods. I feel like more often than not, you're going to pick finder mods, or now you're probably only going to be able to pick one finder mod. Like, again, there's already so many mods in this game that are all competing with each other, and I mean, we're basically losing something. We're losing the ability for weapons to produce orbs. Now you have to spend energy to put on this mod. Oh, and now you have to have all of your weapons be solar or be arc or be void all at the same time, so all of them can produce orbs. Again, it just feels like we're losing something rather than gaining anything. So I would have rather them instead made all weapons produce orbs automatically, or made an exception for just like all exotic weapons produce orbs, something like that. Again, not a fan of this change. Moving on from there, guys, a lot of people have been asking about the 30th anniversary event. Is it staying? Is it going away when the Witch Queen launches? Well, Bungie says, fear not, you're going to be able to do Dares of Eternity and all that stuff well into 2022. It is not going away with the launch of the Witch Queen. Very good. Moving on from there, for Prime Gaming, we have some new rewards, and they're pictured right here. We have an exotic emote, an exotic ghost shell, an exotic sparrow, and a legendary ship. And guys, one last thing, remember the Dares of Eternity debacle? Due to a Bungie oversight, brand new players would automatically start in Dares of Eternity because all players were thrown into that event, even though Dares was 50 light levels above what you start at as a new player. So there'd be entire lobbies of brand new players like spending an hour in Dares of Eternity. And so, you know, several people talked about this, and people were lowering their light on purpose, matching into Dares and rescuing those new light players and getting them out of that activity. Well, Bungie says as a reward for everyone doing that, we have this exclusive emblem right here. All you need to do is to play a match of Dares of Eternity between now and January 18th. If you do, you will have access to this exclusive emblem. Alright guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.